Hey, this is Friday, and this is Cheryl PV coming to you on day number 52 of Time to Live My Purpose Journey. And I am so happy it's Friday. I know you are too. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad you're here. Now, I am still raving about this book called The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Schwartz. You got to pick it up. You got to read it. You got to apply a lot of these principles to your life, because not only will it change your thinking, but it will change your life as well. Now, today I want to talk about what you think you are, you are. Now, the Bible is clear. The Bible talks about as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever we think about ourselves, we become. Our thoughts regulates what we become, what we bring into our life. Now, I'm going to share a little bit of tidbits, some information from this chapter to help inspire you, encourage you to change your way of thinking of how you see yourself. Now, he talks about that you need to start looking at yourself as a very important person. I say VIP. And he says if you start seeing yourself that way, guess what? Others will too. So this is what he says. To be important, we must think we are important. Really think so, then others will think so too. Here again is the logic. How you think determines how you act. How you act in turn determines how others react to you. And he also talks about self-respect. To have self-respect for yourself ends up making others have self-respect for you as well. Now here's another. To gain the respect of others, you must first think you deserve respect. And the more respect you have for yourself, the more respect others will have for you. Self-respect shows through in everything we do. Now you have to remember, you got to think you are important. So you are a VIP. I am a VIP. So if we start thinking that way, guess what? Others will too. Now he also talks about how important your appearance is. How you dress reflects what ends up coming back to you. A lot of people don't think that matters, but think about it. Who wants to be with someone who goes around with their pants hanging off their behind? Not me. And I told my son, if I ever catch you walking around like that, I'm going to kill you. And he knows I will. So I'm going to tell you what Dr. Schwartz says about appearance. This is amazing. I love what he says about appearance. A person's appearance definitely talks. The well-dressed person's appearance says positive things. It tells people, here's an important person, intelligent, prosperous, and dependable. The man can be looked up to, admired, trusted. He respects himself, and I respect him. Your appearance talks to you, and it talks to others. Make certain it says, here's a person who has self-respect. He's important. Treat him that way. You owe it to others, but more important, you owe it to yourself to look your best. I like that. Come on now. And I also want to talk to you about your job. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you want to do. If you're a coach, a speaker, an author, a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, you have to think that what you do is important. What you do, you are an expert at. You have wisdom and knowledge, and you can make a difference. And what you have can help others. So if you believe what you have, if you're an entrepreneur and you need or seeking clients, you have to be so confident that what you have to offer is important. And guess what? When you believe all of that, and you believe that your purpose, what you have, what God has bestowed upon you, everything that mixes into one another, you believe that, guess what? Others will too, and doors of opportunities will open for you. Think about that. I like that. And last, he talks about you got to give yourself a pep talk daily. And I agree with that, because in the Bible it talks about, Paul said there were times, he had to encourage himself. And there are times that we are going to have to encourage ourselves. No matter what, we cannot always expect the world to encourage us. We have to encourage ourselves. We have to say daily affirmations of positivity to ourselves about ourselves. And we have to feed ourselves with encouraging books, quotes, scriptures, whatever to get us through the day. And sometimes it might even happen daily. Like I said, pray. You can pray. but really affirm yourself. Because a lot of times we are not going to find it in others, and sometimes we got to do it ourselves. And he also talks about, last, I want to give you some tips where he talks about how you upgrade your mind and your thinking. He says, if you look at yourself as a very important person in all that you do, you have to think, okay, what a very important, I say very important, so excuse me, would an important person do this? Would an important person says this? Would an important person worry about this situation? Would an important person dress like this? Because think about it. If you dress in a nice way and you're on that job interview, how likely are you going to get that job? Because your appearance says so much. So whatever you do in all of your thoughts, stop thinking negative. Today, no longer will we think negativity. Will we allow negativity to come into our life, even though it's going to happen? I know it's going to happen, but we have to look at all that negativity that comes our way. We got to change it around and make it positive. Everything that comes our way, like I said, negative, change it around, make it positive. If it's a lesson for us to be learned, for us to learn the lesson. That's how you change it into a positive effect. More positivity, more positive thinking reciprocates positivity into our lives. So today, you are what you think you are. What you think you are, you are. It's time for us to believe that what we have to give to the world. It matters. We are excellent at what we do. We are knowledgeable, we have wisdom, and we can make an impact in this world. Change lives. Be a blessing to others. It is your time to start changing your thoughts. Now, I'm going to leave you with some quotes to help you change your thinking to saying, what I think I am. Okay? Okay, here we go. You are but the product of your thoughts. What you think, you become. You are not what you think you are, rather what you think you are. Get that. I want you to get that. You are not what you think you are, rather what you think you are. You are what you think you are, what you go for. You are what you do. And lastly, we are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Guess what? This has been Cheryl Peavy on day number 52, and it's Friday. Thanks for tuning in to me. I am going to be looking for you tomorrow on day number 53 of Time to Live My Purpose Journey. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.